Hi guys, Alice Taylor down here at a very cold Lytham Golf Academy, hence the woolly hat. We're going to be testing today the new driving iron from PXG, the 0311X. So we can see guys, same kind of idea as all the other irons, forged, tungsten screws. So we're expecting this to feel incredibly soft. A few different options in the driving irons as well, but I've got the 2-iron here, stiff shaft. Let's hit some shots, let's give you some feedback. Obviously the looks and feel will be very similar to a lot of my review videos about these irons, but let's see how the driving iron actually performs. Okay guys, so like I said, very cold down here, but I'm going to do GC2, nice closed data, so it can't feel that it's kind of 6 degrees down here, which is good for me. We'll actually get to see some proper distance on the ball. But I'm going to hit 5 real balls, GC2, give you some feedback on looks and feel, and then kind of go from there and see if one of these driving irons might be something you'd put in your bag. So behind the golf ball, I think it looks okay. It's quite a thick top line, and you can see the tungsten screws at the back. So it's not the sleekest looking golf club. So for me, not maybe visually attractive as some of the stuff, but I appreciate then that the hollowness in the head's going to give it that little bit more forgiveness. So looks wise, maybe not as good looking as some of the stuff I've seen. But let's hit it, see how it performs. Oh, feels lovely and soft. Quite a flat trajectory. So 17 degrees this one. So this is actually one of our demo clubs, so I'm not saying this has necessarily got the perfect shaft in it for me, but felt incredible. Maybe just wasn't quite the trajectory on the first one that I'd be looking for. Does feel pretty easy to hit though for a 2-iron. And I think the beauty for me is there's a lot of guys out there, probably like myself, who would quite like to have longer irons in the bag, but in the past they've maybe not been forgiving enough. And what a lot of the manufacturers are able to do, not just PXG, there's other manufacturers doing it as well, is make a club head that kind of performs a bit more like a hybrid, but looks, and obviously is, an iron. So kind of going to appeal for you look-wise a little bit more, but maybe helps you get the ball in the air a bit more than a more traditional 2-iron would, or a 1-iron, and going to be a bit more forgiving. Feels nice and quick off the face, and I quite like it. Like I said, I'm not sure. I mean, we'll look at the numbers in a bit. I'm not sure I'd be hitting this into a lot of greens and being able to stop the ball. Might not hit it straight enough either, but don't think trajectory wise I could land this on the green and stop it. But it is a bullet. Really, really nice. And one final one with the PXG 2-iron. Quite like that. It's quite nice. Okay, so I think, yeah, let's look at some numbers and see how the 0311X 2-iron performs. Right then guys, so we look at the 5 shots with the PXG 0311X 2-iron. Average ball speed of 137, which was good. Decent ball speed from an iron. Just under 12 degrees launch, which 17 degree, obviously hitting down on the ball a little bit, so not bad. Maybe would like to launch it just a fraction higher for me. Spin at 3,500 was maybe just a little bit on the low side. And peak height 28 yards. So to be fair, that probably got up a little bit more than I thought. But ideally probably just look to hit it a touch higher than that. But 28 yards would be decent. And certainly with that amount of spin, I might be able to hit that into the green. Average carry 215, again for me, maybe that spin just killing me a little bit. But all in all, some pretty decent numbers with the PXG 2-iron. Right then guys, so we looked at the numbers, and to be fair, I think ball speed was very, very impressive. I think Carry distance was maybe just a touch shorter than I would like. Predominantly, I think, down to that trajectory being a little bit on the low side. So, like I said, this is a demo iron and this is all glued. So there are some fitting irons that we have down at Lytham Golf Academy for the 4-iron, where we can kind of move the angle around a little bit and put different shafts in. But if I was using this particular club just off the tee, particularly around links courses, I mean, I play a lot of my golf down at St Anne's Old Links, I think it'd be great. Slightly flatter trajectory and it'd really, really chase out. Is it going to be for everybody? Silly price point, it won't be for everybody, but still I think the guy who needs that extra help getting the ball in the air probably isn't going to be getting into kind of 1 and 2 irons in this. But having said that, I do think the guy who historically has enjoyed long irons, who maybe in recent years with the lofts getting stronger and stronger has struggled, I think the way this club head is designed, I do think he'll be able to get this ball up and flying, and it is very, very forgiving. So, I mean, all in all, my feedback is, looks-wise, I feel it could have been a little bit better, but I understand why we need that kind of little bit more mass down at the bottom of the club to get that ball up in the air at that loft. Feel-wise is incredibly soft, forged products, and like with all the PXG irons, you know, top material being used, so feels great. If you're in the market for a driving iron, and somewhere's available for this, get down, get fitted, hit other ones alongside, but if you like the PXG story and the product and things like that, this is definitely something you should be trying. As ever guys, really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. Comment below and I'll try and get back to as many as I can. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Follow me on all the social media platforms. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here in the future. Stay in contact.